It is ginormous. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today is Thursday, January 31st, and I have still not gone into labor. I thought that I would be induced by yesterday, Wednesday, because I was exactly 39 weeks yesterday, but they were so booked out until I think February 9th, which is past my due date, that she couldn't get me in. So at my appointment on Monday, she went out of the room for a few minutes and came back in and was like, okay, I can induce you Saturday, February 2nd at 1 in the morning. So it's basically Friday night. Yeah, I will be getting induced on Saturday, but it's tomorrow night, so I'm really excited. I'm really ready. But there's also a lot that I need to catch you guys up on because we did not post yesterday, which is unusual for us. Normally, I never skip a day of posting. Yesterday was really stressful. I went to the store with Alex, and while I was carrying him, I felt a gush of fluid, and I thought that possibly my water had broken, but not all the way, because I mean, it felt like I was peeing my pants, but I know that I wasn't. So I called the hospital. They were like, if it continues to leak, then come in. I was like, that's not very helpful, like, because I know if your water does break, it's not good to go a long time. So then I called my doctor's office, and they said to go ahead and go in, because if it was my water that broke or is leaking, then it could be dangerous to just sit around, because the longer you wait, the more chance you have for infection. So we went in yesterday to the hospital, and they tested me to see if it was amniotic fluid, and then my doctor was actually at the hospital at the time, so she came in and she checked me and everything, and I am 90% effaced. I'm about 2 to 3 centimeters dilated, and that was not my water that broke. So we got discharged, and I was really upset, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my body's like storing energy for labor or what. I don't know if that's a thing, but I have been so exhausted to the point where, like, it is very hard for me to get up and do things. David was like, are you okay? You're like dead to the world. He said that yesterday, and I was like, I'm just so tired. I cannot explain it. So we ended up going to bed early last night and everything. I vlogged a little bit, but it was nothing you guys would have been bored out of your mind. But yeah, that was the reason why there wasn't a vlog posted yesterday. There was just a lot going on. I was really stressed out. I was really disappointed that it wasn't my water that broke, honestly, because I'm just in a lot of pain. And we went to bed early last night, so I wouldn't have time to edit anything. Another thing that we haven't updated you guys on is Monday, when I went to my appointment, she fully stripped my membranes. So if you remember, if you watched my last update or even watching our vlogs, at my appointment before that, I saw another doctor because mine wasn't in the office. And he said that he tried to strip my membranes but couldn't. She was able to fully strip them or sweep them, which hurt so bad. I was in so much pain, and she was like, you are really strong for going through that, because she said she gave me a good membrane sweep. And oh my goodness, she was having to tell me to breathe. I felt like I was giving birth or something. There was a lot of blood, and then I continued to spot throughout the day, and I was having contractions almost the whole day for like 3 to 6-ish minutes apart. But I didn't want to go in yet until they got closer together, and they were more painful, because they were painful and I could barely walk from the membrane sweep. But they weren't that labor pain, if you know what I'm talking about. So I waited it out. We went to the park and walked around in the afternoon.
We didn't go to park.
And then after...
We didn't go to park.
Okay. And then after the park, they kind of started to ease out. So we didn't go into the hospital or anything. And again, I was disappointed because I thought like, hey, maybe I'll go into labor from the sweep, because my mom actually went into labor with my brother the same day that she got the sweep done. And it is now past the 48 hours that a sweep should have worked, so it did not work at all for me. So this baby's just being really stubborn, and even my doctor said that yesterday when she saw me at the hospital. She was like, this baby is stubborn because I am now 90% effaced and everything, and he's still not coming.
No.
So, is your brother stubborn?
No.
Are you ready to meet him?
No. Look at my booty.
They don't want to look at your booty.
Yeah.
Show them the fishies on your shirt. Whoa, those are so cool, dude. Today my stomach has felt a lot harder with my contractions. Like it feels like a rock and not just tight. So I think my body's continuing to get ready, but I've given up hope thinking that I'm gonna go into labor before my induction. So I'm just waiting now. I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. I was doing like a million stretches, bouncing on the ball, doing whatever I could.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
It's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna relax
Bounce on ball.
tonight and tomorrow.
Bounce on ball.
I was bouncing on the
No,
ball.
you don't.
Okay. This is basically our last night as like a family of 3 together, because tomorrow David works all day through the evening. He'll get off at like 10 o'clock, and then we will be going in for my induction at 1 a.m.
I got your booty.
So we're gonna enjoy time together. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Ow. Oh, and I have been losing my mucus plug, which I hate saying that, it sounds disgusting, but I have been losing a lot of it, and that's what that was yesterday. It was so much of it that it made me feel like I peed my pants, and then I've been continuing to lose it. So my body is getting ready for labor. It's just the baby that is, I guess, a little bit too comfy. He is in between my hip bones now. His head is, at my other appointments, his head was more up towards my hip and like on my hip basically, but now he's in the center. So I'm hoping that at my induction, maybe my labor won't be as long, since my body seems to be ready. He seems to be ready, he's just not coming. So maybe it'll make my labor easier at my induction. But yeah, that's what has been going on. That's why I did not post yesterday, because we had a lot going on, and then I was just extremely exhausted and stressed out and disappointed, and then we went to bed early.
Where's my car? That purple car.
I don't know, where'd it go? I think it went over there.
No, it didn't.
He's very cranky right now, and that's been another thing that has been stressful. I have no energy, but I still have a toddler to take care of, so it's been very stressful. But we will vlog this evening showing like our last evening as a family of 3 together, and then after tomorrow you guys will see the birth vlog. So that's super exciting. I'm gonna try and get it edited as soon as I can, but I don't know how things are gonna go in the hospital and stuff. But I'll try to edit in the hospital so I can have that posted. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you the 39-week bump. Today I am 39 weeks and 1 day. This is my bump at 39 weeks. It is ginormous. I can't tell if you can see my whole bump in the camera, but this is what it looks like. This is how big it is compared to my arm's length. He's taking up so much room. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. We are so excited. that we have hit 1,000. Our goal was to hit 1,000 before Adrian came, and we have made it. So if you're new here, thank you so much for joining our family, and we will see you guys tomorrow in our last vlog before Adrian arrives. Have a great night. Peace.
No.